Defend yourself against DDoS attacks by hiding your true IP address with ExpressVPN, and visit my custom link expressvpn.com/ghilliemaster in the description to find out how you can get an extra 3 months free. Hey everyone, and welcome to another GTA Online video here on the channel. In this one, I want to talk about those new drag races that released late last week and give my thoughts and feedback on them. Now, from a mechanic standpoint, I think these drag races are really fun, having a better shift timing, giving you a kind of boost when you get it perfectly timed. And what I like most is honestly the nitrous. I wish we could install this kind of nitrous to our cars in free mode. It's just super satisfying activating it and just blowing right past someone. It really is a mix of Need for Speed Pro Street and Underground 2 drag racing style events. However, the problem is that these drag races don't last long at all. You spend so much time starting the drag race up, loading into the lobby, getting players in the match, waiting for them to load, choosing your car, waiting for the match to start, all that combined. And then when you're actually in the main event, the race itself, it's over in like a minute or so. And because of the way that payments work in this game, where the longer you spend out an activity, the more you get paid, you end up getting paid like 2 to 3K for winning a drag race. And this is with no money active. Which from there, you have to spend another 5 or so minutes loading into another race, ultimately spending more time waiting and loading than you do actually racing. This is just one of the many reasons why this payment system of the more time you spend in a job or activity, the more money you make, it does not work for all activities in the game. Imagine if the heist payouts were based on how long you spent on the heist. That would be silly, right? In heist, the faster you are, the better off you are because you have the elite challenge bonus to go for on top of just getting the regular default payout in a quicker fashion as well. In races, the object of the game is to finish in the quickest time possible, so it makes no sense that you should get lower pay for doing exactly that. How I would personally change these races is I first would take another page out of the Need for Speed Pro Street book and make each drag race 3 rounds, or heats as they call them in that game. So you do one drag race, then once all the players finish, you teleport right back to the starting line for the beginning of round 2, and then you'll do the tire burnout and everything all over again. And then the way the winner is decided is either whoever gets the highest average placement amongst all 3 rounds, or whoever clocks the best time out of all 3 rounds. This way you won't just spend 1 minute per race before getting kicked to another loading screen. You'd spend around 3 or so minutes minimum racing between all 3 tries on the track, which with the current payment system, you would also be making more money in the end if it was like this. Even though I still do think the payment system needs to change for races, this would help with that. I've also heard some complaints about having traffic on during these races and how these aren't just straight line tracks like you would typically imagine in a drag race. And this is where they are more like Underground 2 drag races, where instead of being on just a straight track, part of the skill factor is being able to avoid traffic, so it's a bit less of just holding down the gas in a straight line and that's it, not even touching your left analog stick. And I personally think they are more fun with traffic on, even if it can sometimes screw you over, which is also why it would be more beneficial to have 3 rounds, because say you mess up 1 round and wipe out and hit a traffic car, it's not going to be the end of the world. You can try to get a better time the next round and still win the event. Overall, it seems like whenever a new activity or game mode gets released in GTA Online, they always seem to have great concepts with them, but the execution just leaves more to be desired at the end of the day. The drag races are just yet another example of this. Another idea I had was perhaps just having drag races as like an impromptu race or something in free mode to start up. This is actually an idea that I've had for a while, just having free mode races start up in rotations as free mode events to eliminate the loading element altogether of racing, because that's another thing that I feel could use some overhaul as the free mode event system, but maybe that's a topic for another video. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the drag races if you've had a chance to try them out. Do you agree with my assessment of them and the changes that I think would benefit them and improve them? If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.